Channel and Dahlberg. I am Maria Magdalena. Today I would like to talk a little about how you are going forward with your work on earth. It is a big task that you have before you, and it applies to all of you. You will all contribute in one way or another. Some of you will awaken others. It can happen in an abrupt way, if you are deeply asleep, or through encounters of various kinds, where there is a varying form of awareness. It is now happening continuously between people. They are now growing in their self-knowledge and love for themselves. It gives them the security and harmony they need, to take the next step up the ladder to greater compassion and love, for the life they live and the encounters they have with other people. It can also include the environment around them. They may get a strong feeling of doing something for someone or something that means a little extra in their life. It can be something for people, animals, or nature that they feel they have knowledge of and can improve in some way. It doesn't have to be that big, it can be on a smaller scale, but what is done affects the whole. After all, the little things that everyone does together form a whole and affect both the earth and humanity. It is therefore important that you do not underestimate your work and think that it is not worth much, because everything that is done, whether it is small or large, is significant when you look at the whole. You are all significant and part of the ascension to a higher plane of light and love, so value yourselves for the work, big or small, that you do. You have all done or are doing a great deal of work on yourselves, and that is the most important work that you came down to earth to do. Everything else is the icing on the cake so that it looks as nice and tasty as possible. It should be as good as possible for everyone to share the cake that you have in front of you. Yes, dear brothers and sisters, the earth's resources need to be distributed among you and provide all the conditions to develop into your optimal self. True compassion and love is a sharing of her gifts, and Mother Earth now wants to give everyone the opportunity to grow and develop in her compassion and care for other living beings on earth. Mother Earth has chosen to walk the path of compassion and love and is now leaving new footprints everywhere she goes. It can be strong winds as well as gentle. She releases energy from both the dark and the light contained within her great planetary body. Mother Earth is clearing just like you, dear people, and that makes more room for love and light on earth. Under the darkness that is happening, there is a great light that is coming forth and changing that place into a brighter place to work and live in. It may not be noticeable at first, but you will soon sense that the earth is becoming an ever brighter place to live on. It also means a big change within yourselves, and it is the one that many of you are now working with, whether it concerns yourselves or others, who you see need a little help along the way. Some have a harder road to walk in this life. Others have left it behind and can share their abundance of compassion and love. You have everything you need, dear people, and if you can reach out and help someone, that's just as it should be. Some need to spread their knowledge, others need food for the day, but whatever you are called to do, it will be right. Everything is connected and threads bind you together in a fine pattern similar to a spider's web. You all do what you are supposed to do. There is no right or wrong in what you do. You are gradually led towards the goal that leads to the light of love. Do not doubt your ability or that you are loved and valuable. You all have a great beautiful light within you, and it is slowly breaking out to form the most beautiful flower you have ever seen. You are loved and valuable and have always been loved and valuable regardless of the experiences you have had. Behind all the darkness is a great light of compassion and love. It is the light that now casts its light on the earth, and it is the light that is now growing in Mother Earth and in yourselves. Many of you are experiencing that light now. Some of you can only feel it for short moments, while others sense it more and more in their lives. It is now growing in all of you, dear brothers and sisters, and eventually you will live fully in your heart's light of love, and it will embrace your whole body. It will give you a higher awareness of the love that you can now see is all around you. You see with the eyes of love and see that everything is good and bright. I love you so much. Mary Magdalene.